Hey everybody, this is Adri with Raising Batman, and I am going to try to do this occupational brushing video like I've been saying I'm going to do for a little while. I am not a therapist. I have just kind of learned and picked up what his therapists have told me over the years and followed through with it. So what this brushing is supposed to do, it's supposed to help with sensory, kind of desensitize their senses a little bit, if you will. And I'll post a couple pictures of everything that it does, but there's lots of benefits to it. It has helped out Gage a lot with just being more focused. It helps calm him down. It helps with a lot of different things. So I'm going to try to do this. Like I said, it's bedtime, so he's kind of ready to get in bed. But first off, you want to get a brush like this. I don't know if you can see that very well, but the bristles are very soft. And you can get these on Amazon, like a 10-pack of them for like 11 or 12 bucks. She's fine, whatever. And when this is a deep pressure brushing, so when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you are bending these like this, and they're almost flat. It doesn't hurt at all. It actually feels really good if you do it to yourself. So like I said, this is a deep pressure. So what you're going to do is you're going to brush them, and then immediately afterwards you're going to do joint compressions. So you're going to start with the arms, then the back, and then go to the legs. So it doesn't matter which arm you start with, but I'm going to take his arm, and you're going to do it 10 times. Everything is in 10s. The brushing, the joint compressions, everything. So Gage does better with downward strokes like this. You can do up and down, but it's better for Gage if I do this with him. So you just brush down, and you do this 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And some therapists have told me that you need to cover the whole arm like that. But Gage gets really ticklish around this part, so I don't do that. You don't want to tickle him. You never brush the face, their stomach, or the bottoms of their feet. You don't want it to tickle. Okay, Gage, come here, buddy. And then we're going to do the next arm, again, 10 times. Relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to move to the back. And it's better if you do this on their bare skin versus clothes. If it's too ticklish for them, try pressing down a little bit harder, but you can do it on top of the clothes to get them used to it at first, but it's better if you do it on the bare skin. So I'm going to start up here, do 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, give me your legs. And then we're going to move to the legs. Come here. Oh, my goodness. You're all tight up here. Okay, so again, Gage gets really ticklish about the back of his knees, so I just, be careful, buddy. I just do it from the sides and around, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg, same thing. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after that, you want to do joint compressions. You can do the inside of their hands. I've had a therapist tell me that's fine if they want to do that, but you're not supposed to let them do it themselves. So let's do the joint compressions. Here, sit up, buddy. Harley, you got to get out of the way, babe. Harley, move over there, please. All right, sit, buddy. You want to get them sitting down on their bottom because you're going to start off with pushing down their shoulders, which is going to get their hip joints here. So you're going to get on their shoulders and press down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, relax. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Harley, that's too loud, honey. Okay, and then you're gonna get their shoulders here. So you want to take their arm right here and kind of hold right here. Harley, you gotta stay out of the video, baby. And you are going to press down firmly. And like I said, you're just pressing these joints together, the shoulder joint. Harley. Okay, so you want to do it 10 times. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you move down to the elbows. So you're going to grab right above the elbow and right below. And you're just going to push this elbow joint together. You're doing it firmly, but obviously not too hard, but not too soft too, because you want to make sure you're actually compressing the joint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the wrist right here, you grab their hand and right above the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, buddy. And then you're going to do their fingers. You can either individually do each one, but I just grab all of them at once. Sit up, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll get his thumb too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll come over here and do the same thing. So we start with the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll get his elbow. Relax, relax. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. His wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The fingers is again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then his thumb. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you can do the same thing individually with the legs. If you want to grab and do the knees and do the ankles and his toes, but you can also just have them jump. When they're jumping, that's compressing the knees and the toes, ankles, all that at once. So I just have him jump 10 times because he likes to do it that way. Stand up and jump 10 times. Over here, over here. He's trying to go to his trampoline. Just do it right here. Jump. That was a really, really fast count, okay? And so after that, I usually like to do lotion because I usually do this as bedtime. I put like lavender lotion on them to calm them down a little bit. You're supposed to technically do this every 2 hours or at least 2 to 3 times a day whenever you have time. If we have some downtime in between therapies and things like that, I'll do it to kind of calm them down a little bit. So during the day, I don't do the lotion, but at night before bedtime, I do. And I've already put his lotion on him, so I'm not going to do it again. But basically what I'll do is I just kind of do like a little massage and I'll kind of squeeze. So it is very sensory as well, kind of occupational because he likes squeezing. So I'll just kind of go down and put some on his arm and squeeze as I'm doing it. And then part of like this Qigong massage, I kind of read up a little bit about online and heard from a couple of other therapists, is taking their fingers individually and kind of squeezing them and wiggling them and moving down. He really, really likes that as well. And then you can I do the same thing, like I'll just kind of massage and squeeze his back and his shoulders. He likes for me to squeeze his shoulders right here. And then sit down. And then his legs. So I'm just kind of doing this and squeezing. And then I'll just kind of massage his feet a little bit and get his toes and kind of do the same thing. So that's very, very relaxing for him. And he's pretty much calmed down and ready for bed now. A couple of other things you can try to do is stuff that I've got in his room. I don't know if you can turn and show, like I have a trampoline over here for him. I have his weighted blanket here on his bed. He really enjoys that. This is a pod swing that I got for like $25-30 on Amazon, and I took it down to do this video, but I hang it right here in his room, and he likes to swing from this. I also have a punching bag right here for him that I hang up there as well. That helps out a lot with him. He really does like that. And we also have a yoga ball. Gage, you want your ball? Your yoga ball? I'll show you what that does, what he likes to do with this. Gage, come here. Gage, you want your yoga ball? Don't hit yourself, buddy. Look, show him what you do with your yoga ball. You can lay down on it and kind of roll. And you can do the same thing on his back, rolling. Here. Lay down. Lay down. There you go. And kind of roll that way. He likes to do that. And you want to bounce? Get on it. Bounce. Cheese. And cheese for the video. Bounce. Bounce. So this is a lot of fun for him. Definitely. They do that a lot in his occupational therapy too, so he loves that. Just a lot of sensory things like that and squeezing that he really enjoys. So I'm going to post some pictures as well of instructions on how to do the brushing and exactly what it does. But it actually helps him a lot, and it's helped him even become a lot more regular too. He used to be constipated a lot, and that's helped out a lot with that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and post this for you guys. I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you. Hey, say bye. Bye-bye.